What's going on, guys? Trinity Gaming here, and I'm going to be going over my Bujin deck for June 2014, post Primal Origins. So let's get started. So this will be like my third or fourth Bujin deck profile on my channel. Done quite a few so far, so really do enjoy playing this deck. So first things first, 3 Bujin Yamato. We all know what Bujin Yamato does. You get a Bujin card from your deck to your hand, and then you send a card that you don't want in your hand to the grave. So send your turtles, your hares, your quilin, whatever. And you search out your turtles, hares, cranes. Yeah, Bujin Yamato sets up all your plays, your combos. It's a must-have at 3. Next is a new addition from Primal Origins. It's 2 Bujin Hirume. What this card does, it cannot be normal summon, only special summoned by banishing a Bujin monster. It has 2000 attack, 2100 with Tenki. Its other effect, if it were summoned that way, if both of your players, if you and your opponent both have cards in your hand and this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can discard a card to the grave, and if you do, your opponent has to as well. Next is 2 Bujin Mikazuchi. Mikazuchi is your searcher for your carnations, your regalias, whatever Bujin spell trap cards you're using. 1900, if a Bujin monster gets destroyed, a Bujin Beast Warrior monster gets destroyed by battle or card effect, you can immediately replace them with Mikazuchi. And of course you can also special summon Mikazuchi if Mikazuchi dies, so 2 Mikazuchi. And I run 2 Bujin Arasuda. What Arasuda does, you can special summon them during, if a Bujin monster is banished, except during the damage step, you can special summon them defense mode. So when Hirume is special summoned, you can special summon Arasuda. It also has 1900 defense, so if you don't have a good hand for your first turn, you can always set this guy. 2 Arasuda. I'll do it for the Beast Warriors. Next is 2 Bujingi Hare. Bujingi Hare protects your Bujin Beast Warriors from destruction effect during either player's turn once per turn. So 2 Hare. 1 Quilin, just to pop stuff, destroy those face-up cards that this deck can't get over with. 2 Cranes. I know that's pretty crazy, 2 Cranes, you know, everyone runs 3, but this card really isn't needed at 3. You can actually run this Bujin deck without Cranes, but yeah, I run 2 because this is one of the main reasons why your opponent does not attack you, because they either know or don't know you have Cranes, and this is usually the reason why they never attack. So I'm just using 2, testing it. I kind of like it at 2. I'm pretty sure Crane will get hit in the next ban list anyway, so why not just use 2. Next is 2 Bujingi Turtles. Protects your Bujin monsters, any Bujin monster, from targeting effects. It can be during either player's turn, and you can use it more than once. Next is Brotherhood of the 5 Spare. Search out your Tenkis. You can destroy cards if you take out the Tenki. Yeah, just a good card to have. It's always good to target a monster on the field and destroy it. Next is Honest. This will be running 3 Honest in this deck, not 4 or 7. Honest is Honest. Why not just run Honest? So that will do it for the monsters. Let's put it over there. Next will be spells. So 3 Tenki, of course. Your searcher for your Beast Warriors. Your first turn, you want to use this card. Search out Yamato if you don't have Yamato out already. You can also search out your Hirume, your Mikazuchi, and Arasuda. So 3 Fire Formation Tenkis. And a plus 100 attack is always nice. Next is 2 Forbidden Lamps, just to protect your Yamato, your Susanowo, any Bujin monster, I guess, from spell and traps. And you can always make your opponent's monster lose 800 attack. Next is 2 MSTs, just destroy back row, destroy face-up spell or trap cards that are just annoying to get rid of. So 2 MSTs. 1 Soul Charge. Even though this deck's never really going to have monsters in the grave, maybe a few, because you're always going to banish your cards. Soul Charge is here just to bring back Yamato, or just get any monster for a quick XC summon, but most likely you're always going to bring Yamato back with Soul Charge. 2 Carnations. I guess this is kind of like Soul Charge. You don't control any monsters, your opponent does. You can bring back a monster that's banished and 1 from the grave. Quick Exceed summon. You can also bring back your Bujin Exceed monsters like Susanowo or whatever. So 2 Carnations. This card is really good. at 2. 1 Book of Moon. 1 Book of Moon is just for like a defensive card, protect your monsters from attacks. And 2 Pot of Duality, just for more drawing. Even though now that Hirume is out, this deck does special summon a lot now. So that'd be for the spells. For traps, I run 2 Fiendish Chain. I know a lot of people run Breakthrough Skill now, but I still like Fiendish Chain a little bit more, just because it can stop attacks, and of course you can still negate the effects. And Breakthrough Skill does not stop attacks. Vanity's Emptiness, just to stop your opponent from special summoning. This card usually lasts about a turn or 2, maybe a little bit more. It's just to stop your opponent from making any special summon plays. So you want to do as much special summoning on your turn before you activate that card. Solemn Warning. Bujin Regalia, the sword, just one of them, just to bring back your cranes from the grave, or bring back your turtles, hares, Quilin. Any card that's banished, bring it back to the grave, or bring a card back to the hand from the grave. So Regalia, the sword's really good. Tech card, I still like Horn of the Phantom Beast a lot, because that extra 800 attack for your Beast Warriors, and you get to draw a card. So if your opponent attacks you, you chain it during the damage step, and plus 800 attack, and then get to draw a card. So it's a 3200 with Susanowo, 2600 with Yamato, 2700 with Mikazuchi, 2800 with Hirume, and plus 100 for the Tenki. So Horn of the Phantom Beast is still really good. Torrential Tribute, just to destroy the field, and of course you can always protect your monsters with Hare, and Forbidden Lance. Bottomless Trap Hole, and Compulsory Evacuation Device. So I'll do it for the main deck, 40 card deck. Now for the extra deck. One Bujinki Amaterasu. What this card does, you can special summon a Bujin monster during your turn, by detaching a Bujin monster that's banished during your turn, and also takes 3 level 4 monsters, so it's a generic. And during your opponent's turn, you can detach a material to bring back a banished monster back to the hand. So you can bring back your cranes if you banished it to special summon Hirume or whatever. So just one Amaterasu. It's a good card. You don't really go into it that much unless you want to, but usually if you have out 3 monsters on the field to summon this, you're already winning the duel, so there's no point in going into this. It's just a really nice card. I think this is probably one of the best looking cards like ever made. Just look at this thing. The Sun Goddess, the solar eclipse in the background. So one Amaterasu. You probably will your best 6C monster for the Bujins. Susanowo attacks all your opponent's monsters. It takes 2 level 4 Bujins. So pretty much every card in this deck is level 4. And destroys all your monster opponents out of the field. 4800 with Crane, or 3200 with Horn of the Phantom Beast. Next is Bujintei Kagutsuchi, or Bujintei Kagutsuchi, 2 level 4 Beast Warriors. Against 100 attack for every card sent from the deck to the grave. Minimum of 5 when it's special summoned. Has any Bujin card, doesn't matter if it's a spell, monsters or traps or spells. And also it can protect itself from battle or card effects and other Bujin monsters. Next is number 101, just to steal your opponent's special summon monsters, and it can protect itself with that material. Tiger King, you don't really use this other effect because you can only control one type of Beast Warrior for Bujins, but you can always search out your Tenki, and then you can negate all monsters' effects that aren't Beast Warrior. Consider Omega, just because it's Forbidden Lance. This card's still really good. It also gets boosted from Tenki or Horn of the Phantom Beast to Forbidden Lance. Heartland Draco, this card cannot be targeted for attacks if you control a spell card, so Tenki's always going to be on the field, and it can attack your opponent's lifeline directly. But if you do, you can attack with your other monsters. Next is Starliege Polydomino. Cowboy, just to deal that 800 damage, still a really good card. Diamond Direwolf, destroy cards. Number 50 to deal that 1000 damage. Ragma Zero, number 103, discards destroy those cards like Bujins, for example. Bujins are always going to get that extra 100 from Tenki, so this deck really does destroy Bujins if you're going against Bujins, or any deck that raises their attack points. Next is number 80. 80 discard's pretty good. What this card does, you can target one face-up Xyz monster, equip it, and it gains 1200 attack. So you want to equip it to Susanowo, so it can have 3600. And also, before you equip it, you can always use its other effect, and you can banish 2 cards from your opponent's graveyard. Well, it's only 1, but you can use its effect twice. 1 Photon Polyoperative, and 1 Maestro. So that'll do it for the Bujin deck. Tell me what you guys think about the deck. Yeah, I really do enjoy this deck. I really like how Bujins are really now a special summon deck. You don't really need Kaiser Coliseum anymore. Yeah, I really do prefer the special summon that this deck has now. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out my channel for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I'll see you guys later.